I want to spend $1 million over the next 12 months on ads for other people's agency. We have had a lot of attention in this, just coming off the founder brand stuff I've been doing from agencies. They're very enthusiastic about it. Until recently, we were not really proposing the right thing. We were going to them and we're like, okay, an account's $495. What if you bought 5 for 200? Which is still very much like, you give me money, you know? Whereas like, I was talking to this guy in front of him, like, wow, like we can actually show up with something that helps them retain their clients, helps them bill more recurring revenue, and helps them get more customers for their agency through our ad spend. I'm not sure how closely people were following our journey with the agency thing in the Shopify space, but like I just had this like horrible, we got it so wrong because I just assumed that Klaviyo's playbook and Yotpo's playbook worked for all big Shopify apps. And for us, it didn't at all. I think the reason it didn't was because Klaviyo with their software was able to show these agencies how they can bill their customers more money, right? Like that was the fundamental unlock. Whereas ours is just like, this tech's great for your customer. It's like, well, I don't care. I'm not going to focus on that when I can focus on something that like helps me actually provide value that I can then charge them for and like grow my agency. So here is the walkthrough of what we are going to deliver to lead gen agencies. Step number one, they can take our free script, they can put it on their customer site, they can not pay us a nickel, they can integrate it with Slack, and then these dopamine hits, which I'm obsessed with, they start happening to the customer, but the customer doesn't associate the dopamine hits with Adam Robinson and RB2B. They're associated with the agency. They're the agency's leads, and it's the agency uncovering this incredible thing. And then another thing the agency can do is next to that channel, they can create another channel that says positive replies. And in an automated way, anytime they get a positive response to any of the outbound they're doing, it can also fire a dopamine hit from that channel. So that's customer retention because it's reminding them on like an hourly basis of what the agency is doing for them, which I've used a bunch of agencies. The relationship always ends when you're like, I'm paying this guy $5,000 a month. I don't know what he's done in the last month. So that's retention piece number one, and that costs zero. Number two, my understanding is there's two ways that they would charge. They're forced to charge by lead or by demo booked. We give a 30-day trial. The agency's going to use our product for 30 days, and then either using Clay and Smart Lead and doing it in an automated way, or like using their VAs in the Philippines or whatever, they're going to manually go through the ICP leads and have these people connect with them on LinkedIn, send them LinkedIn messages, and put them in email sequences. They're going to just let this play out for a month and not pay RB2B a dime. After 30 days, two things happen. One, you go back to your customer, you show them the results. If they're paying you for leads and demos, they just continue paying you for more leads and demos. And it's more money than you would have made otherwise. If you're a retainer, then you go back to them and you say, I booked 4 demos for you. This is another, whatever, $1,000 a month. Then for the tech, if the customer's below 200 leads a month from us, it continues to be free for the agency. If they're above 200, like we're initiating this graduated pricing scale in like 4 weeks or something that starts at $99, works its way up to 500. It's not just a jump to 500 for anybody. You just pay us the off the rack price, and we'll eventually have a kickback built in. But the kickback is going to be a negligible part of it because the real money is going to be what you're billing to your customer. The last step, which I love the most, is with any successful case study that they have, we'll show them how to like make a video of the workflow that the customer had success with. If they do the video like we show them, if they write the text like we show them, if they tag themselves, the brand, and then us, we will put ad spend dollars behind every single one of those. So we will pay for the agency to promote itself and get visibility on LinkedIn to get customers for the agency. Here's the key takeaway. Not a dollar is paid to us until you've proven out that you can make money for yourself. And we will even promote free accounts. This is what I'm excited about. I would love to hear if anybody thinks any part of it is stupid, like what am I missing here? But it's kind of how I felt about the free offer with Slack. It's like, everybody's going to do this. Like, why wouldn't you do something like that that helps your agency grow in those 3 mission critical ways?